Hello, Amber Vilhauer here, your online business development expert. And during today's 4-minute fast track video, we have a question from an NGNG No Guts, No Glory community member, Sandy Rockhout. Sandy's asking, why is it so important for my website strategy to strictly focus on building an opt-in email list? Is the email list one of the primary metrics for success?
That's actually a really great question, Sandy, and I really appreciate you taking the time to reach out and ask it. If I could, I want to explain your website as really the hub and heart of your business online. It's really the place where you can introduce yourself to potential prospects and followers, explain to them who you are, what you do, who you do it for, how you do it, and what you want them to do next. So imagine even that you are walking into a Starbucks and you come across somebody who'd be the perfect client for you. You would want to make sure that that person felt comfortable with you, that you could build a relationship with that person. You could sort of nurture that relationship, make them feel comfortable, be thorough in telling them what it is that you do, what your process is for coaching, and then move them into client status, right? So I think that your website is so crucial because it really is the opportunity to have that conversation, but in a digital way, right? Since you can't be there to greet everybody personally who comes into your website, then your website really has to be set up in a particular way to deliver that message and give those prospects that warm and fuzzy feeling that we need them to have. So that's why I recommend that you definitely use video on your website, that your content is clear, that you have social proof from other people expressing what they feel about working with you or describing your personality or process. There's a lot of different things that can go into a website to ultimately give you results, right? So I would say that that's kind of a whole other part of the process, but since I was lucky enough to build your website, you're already good to go on that front. Your website is absolutely gorgeous. It's one of my favorites that we've ever built. But we're talking specifically about email list, right? And you've heard a lot of other experts and gurus say the money is in the list. Your email list is your number one online asset, and always talking about the number is most important. And that's true to a degree, though I have to say that I differ in that I feel like it's more important that you have a list of quality prospects that have joined your email list, and that is much more important than the quantity of people. There are people out there that have 100,000 person email lists, but their conversion rate is so small. It's sad, right? And there are people that have a much, much smaller email list of 100 people, 500 people, yet their engagement, their conversion is much, much higher. So don't let the number fool you. But yes, that the amount of email subscribers you have that are quality is absolutely an important metric that you need to pay attention to, because when people come in and they join your email list, that is somebody saying, I'm really interested in you, and I'm really interested in your topic, and I'm really interested in what you do, but I'm not quite ready to hire you. I'm not quite ready to click that buy button. I'm not quite ready to pick up the phone and schedule a call with you. I want to know more about you, Sandy. I want to build a little bit more relationship and see, do you give consistent value? Are you current? Are you active? Are you professional? Are you this? Are you that, right? They're trying to navigate those types of obstacles. And through that email list, that's your opportunity to build the relationship, give ongoing consistent value, build your credibility, prove that you know your topic, nurture those people, and give them a call to action along the way, right? Of course, I'm going to recommend that you send a weekly email. Once a week, pick a day, Tuesday. Tuesday morning, every Tuesday, I'm going to send a weekly email to my list. I don't care if I have 2 people or 2,000 or 200,000 people. Consistency is key in everything that you do online, whether it's video, blogging, social media, email marketing, tracking your metrics, hosting webinars, like whatever it is, consistency truly is the key. And most people are not consistent. Most people are not reliable. Therefore, that really gives you an upper hand. It allows you to have that leading cutting edge against your competitors, even though I hate that word competitors. It's going to allow you to stand out from the crowd. And if you are giving consistent value, you are in service, you are being yourself, you are delivering that help to the people that need it most, well, then why wouldn't they work with you, right? Unless they just didn't need help at that specific time. So your email list, you really have an opportunity to settle into that relationship, give them that value, help impact more people, which is why you want to take it really seriously. I don't think that you need to create a whole big newsletter full of tons of information, right? I think that it's most important that you kind of consolidate things down, give them a simple, actionable tip, give them value once a week, and then invite them to take a next step with you, whether that's go opt in for one of your webinars or set up a discovery call or something of that nature. The other reason that you want to be consistent is that you never quite know when somebody is going to be ready to make that next step with you. I've had people on my email list that have been on my list for 7 years, and then out of nowhere, they email me and say, I'm ready to build my website now. And it's really exciting because they've been able to watch my business growth. And I am constantly getting recognition and encouragement from my newsletter followers because they know that I'm constantly giving and over-delivering, and I'm there for them. And that's something that's really rare online. And I think that you have the perfect opportunity with your industry and topic, Sandy, to where you could do the same. So it is an important metric. And the last thing that I want to share with you, Sandy, is that in order to make the most out of your website opportunity, I would encourage you to continue developing opt-in offers ongoing. Set it in your calendar that once a quarter you're going to create a new opt-in gift, at least in the beginning. Then you can kind of slow down and do it once every 6 months or once a year if you've already had like a good arsenal of opt-in offers. But for example, when you go to NGNGenterprises.com, you'll see a Learn tab, and then there's a drop-down menu of several different landing pages for different opt-in offers. I have a PDF on my favorite tools that I use online, like applications and softwares. I have an opt-in offer on the 7 deadliest mistakes you're making on your website, a different one for the 7 deadliest mistakes you're making on social media. I have another one on core message and branding, another one on search engine optimization. So by having different opt-in offers, rest assured, when a business owner comes in looking for support to grow their online business, they're going to be interested in at least one of those opt-in offers, right? Those lead magnets. Therefore, I'm capturing the most amount of audience as I can, getting them on my email list so that they can get that weekly tip video, see my value in a lot of different topic areas. And when they're ready to move forward and have a conversation with me to see if I'm the best fit to deliver on their project, they're going to pick up the phone and call me. So I would suggest to you, Sandy, that as you have coaching calls, as you have sales calls, really pay attention to the questions that your audience are asking you. And you'll start to see patterns in those questions. And then you create an opt-in offer to answer those burning questions that your audience faces, because then you're creating content that you know people want, as opposed to most business owners create content that they think their audience wants, but usually they're a little bit off. So there's nothing more valuable than doing market research. And a side tip to that is when you are sending out your weekly emails, I encourage you to regularly ask people to reply to this email and let me know what tip you found most valuable or what questions you have, so that you're really engaging with your audience on a deeper level. I would say that's a big opportunity that most business owners are totally wasting the opportunity of engaging with those ground floor subscribers and followers to help develop out their business and monetize and serve that audience the best that they can. So I hope you found that valuable, Sandy, and everybody else watching. If you did, I would really invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can do so in the bottom corner of this video so that you get notified when future weekly tip videos like this are available. And also be sure to head on over to NGNGenterprises.com to see all of the value that I can offer to you to help you grow your business online, and download our service menu or opt into our lead magnets. And until the next time, I just want you to remember, no guts, no glory. Thanks so much for your time and watching. Take care.